Joey Merlino strikes again. This time his target is on actor Chazz Palminteri. Reputed mob boss of Philadelphia, Joey Merlino, has said on his podcast this to Chaz Palminteri.
Picking up for him.
Absolutely. And talking about New York, I've been getting a lot of DMs that people are asking me, what are your thoughts and feelings about Chaz Palminteri?
He's another piece of shit. He's another guy. He wants to play a tough guy. He goes out, he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's on every rat show. He had Franzese, everybody on his show. He loves him too.
Yeah.
That might be his new father. Franzese don't know who the f his father is.
So
the guy Sonny ain't his father.
Yeah.
So maybe Chaz is your father.
Maybe.
Who the f knows?
But you want to be a tough guy, and you want to play that.
You want to play the part, and you walk in a restaurant, you think you're tough. Get the f out.
Yeah.
Call him.
So
Don't
listen.
come to my restaurant.
No, they'll get thrown out
thrown
immediately.
right the f out.
The best part about it, all these guys on YouTube now, they're all leaving YouTube. They want to talk about us going to Patreon. They get no views on it, so they're leaving. That's how bad their shows are.
Listen, if they don't talk about us, nobody watched it.
If they don't talk about you, Joe, they have no content.
Nobody's going to watch it.
For those who don't know who Chaz Palminteri is, Chaz Palminteri is an Academy-nominated actor for Best Supporting Actor in the movie The Usual Suspects. He's also primarily known for starring and being the writer of the film A Bronx Tale, which also starred the director Robert De Niro and is considered a 1993 classic. Chaz Palminteri has also starred in many other films, including Legend, portraying the Godfather Angelo Bruno. And this film is about the rise and the fall of the Cray twin brothers, Ronald and Reginald, who are part of the organized crime figures in London. Palminteri has also starred in other television shows, including Kojak and The Godfather of Harlem. He's even played in a movie called In the Mix, which stars Usher Raymond, the very famous R&B singer that y'all may have recognized of the recent Super Bowl halftime show. Palminteri has made a name for himself throughout many different programs throughout the industry throughout decades. If you want to see more details, you can always go on to Joey Merlino's podcast, The Skinny with Joey Merlino. Chaz Palminteri has not commented on Joey Merlino's remarks against him. If you want to hear more on Chaz Palminteri, he has two podcast shows. One, The Chaz Palminteri Show, and The Wise and the Wise Guy. The Wise and the Wise Guy is also not only includes the host Chaz Palminteri and his associate Michael Franzese. Michael Franzese was a cop regime in the Colombo crime family. Joey Merlino has made it publicly known that he has problems with Michael Franzese. Since Michael Franzese has cooperated with the government, Merlino has called him a rat, along with other crime family members such as Salvatore Sammy the Bull Gravano. Despite Michael Franzese's claim that he has not put anybody in prison, Merlino still will label him as a rat because of his cooperation with law enforcement. Many people suspect the reason why Chaz Palminteri has been a victim of Merlino's comments is because Chaz Palminteri has a friendship with Michael Franzese. One can only tell, but Joey Merlino has already made it known public that he despises rats. He's even said this on Vlad TV, on Vlad TV's show on YouTube. You can check out that full video in the description below. Merlino has made it the first thing he wanted to discuss was not about the mafia, but only the rats, in which he has called out several of his adversaries, including Philip Crazy Phil Leonetti, Michael Franzese, and Salvatore Sammy the Bull Gravano. Speaking of also Merlino's comments, Merlino has also made comments about Michael Franzese several times on his podcast and Vlad TV.
You're a rat. You know you're a rat. Like same thing with Sammy the Bull. Listen, do me a favor, all you rat motherfuckers. Do not invite me on your show. You're insulting me. I wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. Leave my name out of your mouth and go about your own business. Use all. I'm done with this.
When you look at, for example, Sammy the Bull,
Right.
he admitted to killing 19 people.
Right.
You know, in terms of his involvement in 19 murders. one of which is actually his brother-in-law.
How about the kid, the 16-year-old? He don't talk about that. The 16-year-old innocent kid.
He ended up getting 5 years because for his, he cooperated against a bunch of mafia bosses. I mean, he was going on a tour of taking the stand whenever they wanted to in order to achieve that. What's your take on it?
Well, he got 5 years. They killed 18 people. You do the math. What do you get? 3 months of murder. You get more for drunk driving. Right? You get more for drunk driving 3 months. 3 months of murder he got. That's like taking bin Laden to get his underlings. Would they give bin Laden a deal? He went and told all people. I mean, listen, they all got the same. Franzese, Sammy the Bull, I don't even know, Sicali, whatever. They're all, that fat kid, Ruggiero, whatever the fuck his name. He said they changed their life. That's what they say. Yeah, they changed their life when the fucking handcuffs went on them. Let me ask you a question. If Sammy the Bull and all them, whatever the names are, Franzese, all these rats never got locked up, where would they be right now? You tell me.
I'm not sure. Probably doing the same thing they were doing
yes,
before they got
Philly
locked
and Eddie.
up.
Yeah, Philly and Eddie. His mother used to love it when they called it. They used to write in the paper, Phil Crazy Philly and Eddie. She loved it. He would be in Atlantic City. Sammy the Bull be on Mulberry Street. Franzese, now he found God. They all found God. You didn't find, when you were robbing the government out of gas money, you didn't find God. You didn't go to church and give them no money. You were a tough guy walking around New York. So they didn't change. The handcuffs changed them when they got locked up. That's the bottom line. They could say whatever they want just to try to justify it. This guy said this. This guy was going to kill me. This guy didn't give my wife. Ralph used to say it. I went to jail. They didn't give me no money. They all got to say, there's no excuse. They were going to jail. If Ralph didn't go to jail, if he didn't get locked up, he'd be walking around like Hitler.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've interviewed, easily over 100 people that have cooperated for various reasons. And it's always like, I would have gone to jail and done 500 years until I heard the tape of John Gotti saying that he's going to turn on me. And then at that point, I cooperated against everyone. And it's like, well, you didn't just cooperate against Gotti, you cooperated against all these other people that didn't say anything about you. And it's like, well, but it's not just me. I was just one of many, and so forth. There's always a great excuse to cooperate. It's always, I would have done it except this one thing, and that made me go completely in the opposite direction.
You're 100% right. Listen, they can say everything they want, money, all this, that. The main thing is when them handcuffs went on them, when they got indicted, that was it. They were telling. If they didn't get indicted, they'd still be out right now. They'd be wherever they'd still be doing what they were doing. So it's all shit when they say, I changed my life. You didn't change your life. The handcuffs changed your life. I'm the same guy. I got indicted 5 times. Nothing changed my life. I'm the same guy. That's it.
Merlino has also made statements about Michael Franzese's father, Sonny Franzese. There have been many reports and speculations on who Michael Franzese's biological father is. In fact, Michael Franzese has stated that he'll never take a DNA test to prove that Sonny Franzese is his biological father. He believes that the man who raised him was the father that he was born to. So therefore, he's been a target of the biological shaming about what the reports of his biological heritage. Once again, Chazz Palminteri has not commented on Merlino's comments. However, many people are expressing their views and opinions online. You can also check out Lee Cole III's podcast with James Proctor, which we show up on the screen and in the description. And you can also put your feedback on the comments. Do you believe Merlino's comments were necessary, or you believe this is just Joy Merlino being Joy Merlino? We would like to hear your feedback. Please let us know in the comments below what you think we should talk about next. Also, if you want to subscribe to Michael Franzese's channel, Chaz Palminteri's channel, we'll have all that linked in the descriptions below. Until then, please enjoy more of our content, and we hope you see you soon.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out more of our content. Feel free to give your feedback and suggestions on what we should do next in the comments. This is Infinite Lee Productions. We love ya.